Okay, nice hazy morning out there. Yeah, Mount Hood's in the middle of the screen. I can see the outline without the camera. I don't know about on the camera. Big horse place over here across the valley. The other stuff I bailed up the other day on the highway is literally right across the road from that place. That barn sits down in a hole. So, yep, here I am in this nice junk hole. Some of these windrows look pretty brown. Almost look more dirt than windrow, but I'm not showing that. I was really hoping to be on the dew, but you know, really I should have been up here at midnight raking this and done a little and baled some. And yeah, I'm going plenty slow. I'm actually going to go up a gear now. We don't run this tractor very high RPMs because there's no flow control on the hydraulics on the tractor. And I tried adjusting the flow control on the rake once. Thought I was going to break the damn thing. But the speed the rakes are going right now is just barely slow enough that they aren't banging. Don't need them banging. It just makes for issues. And I should have turned the camera on a little sooner. I was going to try to show you some color. There's almost color in this over here. But just before I turn, you like the tansy too? It's not in the field, it's on the edge. I didn't cut any tansy. That edge over there and a bunch of spots around. It's actually got some green to it. Even some right there. You can see the far half of that windrow is all flipped up green. And that's dry, by the way. It's not green because it's wet. It's green because it's still green. So that's amazing. It is funny how you can look across the field and the whole thing's just frickin' brown. And you cut it, and what you see laying on the ground is brown. Come in and rake it, and oh, there's color to it. And a lot of times, you don't notice the color when you rake it, but when you bale it, it's like, hey, wait a minute. That stuff wasn't green before. So, and there's spots like right here in front of me in this corner that are brown because it's got the weeds in it. The grass that's in here has actually got a little bit of color, but the dog fennel is all brown. I'm hoping the dog fennel was dried out enough when I cut it. I'm seeing some in the windrows, but not like it was. And if it was dry enough, a lot of that hopefully shattered out and won't be in the bale. But, oh well. And yeah, I got a late start. It's a little after 8 now. Only on my third round. As I say, I should have been up here midnight or something, but it was too hot to sleep. I could go back to bed right now, but it's already, I don't know, it's got to be damn near 80 degrees already, and it's only 8:15. So, and I got to find time to get the blower fan in the mower tractor. It showed up yesterday. USPS delivered it on a Sunday. Oh yeah, and that's a hanging. There you go, Tom. I can wiggle back and forth so you can follow it. Got my timing wrong. The other day that actually got hung up on the wiper blade, so it wasn't wiggling. Kind of funny. And number one's texting me, wants to know if I want her up here to rake. Well, I'm hoping she gets her mother moved, but I don't know where they're working, where she's going to be down in the creek bottom against the creek and against the trees on the south side. Yeah, she probably should wait. And by the way, there was absolutely no dew this morning. So I can't even chase the dew today. I just got to chase the fact that it might be a little tough. And I hope it is. Hope it's tough enough to make a bale. Otherwise, I'll have a bunch of bales up here. They're going to be too damn soft to handle. And that makes it harder hauling them. And really makes a pain in the ass when you stack them in the barn because they don't want to stand up. They want to fall over on each other. But anyway, that's enough for now. Hopefully I can get to bale it here in a little bit. I made 3 rounds with a rig. Had more power, I could go faster, but now pulling hills takes power. I don't know why. If you want to do the math, combined weight tractor baler and the bales in it, right at 40,000 pounds. So you might understand why a 165 horse PTO tractor doesn't pull it like a rape tape. Number 1 is getting the tedder rake moved for her mother, and I think she's gonna start the field for her. No biggie if she does or not. Her mother knows how to follow a windrow. She forgets her mother's been doing it more years. And then she's gonna come up and rake for me, so I'm hoping she gets up here before I get caught up. And yeah, I'm going backwards on this round. With the trees on the edge and stuff, that mirror, it doesn't stick out very far. It doesn't really have to. It's out far enough I can see around. But this mirror's got to be out farther for the door to open. And I don't like hitting mirrors on stuff that I can't see. And yes, it's dusty. It's what it is. Of course, up here along the road, I mean, I got dusted out twice, 2 rounds, idiots coming up the hill, and I couldn't see 20 feet in front of me because they got to do 60 miles an hour up this road. Dust me out. It's like, thanks, a-holes. When I was down in that corner, my pickup's parked right beside that shed, and I couldn't even see my pickup. It's like, really? I couldn't hardly see where I was going. But, yeah, you know, city folks think they're all paved roads. They're not. So, there's your view again. See Mount Hood a little bit better now. And I'll bring you back later, I'm sure. There's a bale that's got some good color on one side. The other side's probably just discolored because of a little dust. I don't know. But that actually does have really good color. That totally amazes me. But, you know, it happens. That bale's actually from over there about where she's at. This strip here coming up the hill is full of gophers for the next couple of rounds. You can tell because the mower left the strip. Gotta love that. But other than that, I think that's about the only strip. The rest of the field kept pretty clean. Except for a couple straggly spots where the gophers were. It was all going great on the other side of the road. This little strip here, I pulled in. As you see, things look wet. Set my pickup down and blew a frickin' hydraulic line. So, it's there. I can bail. I just can't set it down again. I can pick it up. Just can't set it down, so I better not plug. Yay, me. Yeah, I don't know. They're a little over a semi-load up here by the time we're done. That's not too bad. There's like 12 acres here total. So, a little better than a couple tons to the acre. Probably about 2.5 actually. Maybe almost 3. I don't know. I ain't gonna figure it out in my head right now, but I think there's 30 bales on the ground so far. I think. I don't know. Yeah, there will be in a minute. And this little piece of pain in the butt, but you know, it's here. We still do it. Had some kids for a few years that thought it was funny to come out here and bury their rigs. So I think we caught one of them. Caught some little twerp out here in a motorcycle, digging him some foot-deep trenches with it. He got the facts of life explained to him. And she's got to figure out where to go because I ran out of place to go. Not quite sure why she didn't move over a little sooner. Baler has the right of way. I spent too much time chasing on the corners over there because she didn't go wide enough when she did them. And it's not like she can do the corners here till I get done because there's nowhere she can move. Oh well. I'll get done here, and instead of stopping halfway down the hill and bailing, take her home and clean her up and find where she blew. So, it's going to be too damn hot later anyway, but it probably would have been just right to finish the next field. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. Header pickup cylinder with no hoses on it. Huh. Yeah, steel lines. Rubber hoses came up about a foot, and steel lines. And see, they started about down here. Come up, go behind everything. Run the inside of the frame. They were, hey, you probably see a mark there. Where the clamps were, one was wore clear through and the other one was right there. And they're steel to down here, like about here. Then rubber from there to the tractor. Well, I ain't even going to bother trying to get new steel line, and I don't know how in the hell you would get them through there. You have to take the tongue off the machine to do it. And of course, you know, it needs a little maintenance. That chain's too loose. Chain probably needs to get replaced, but yeah. And I noticed, I thought, oh, look down, I thought we got some broke off teeth all in a row. No. Cam follower that belongs here was toast. Bent this, so we're going to heat that up, bend it back. But here's the part I really wanted to tell you. I am so glad that Case IH can keep their depots stocked. Local dealer has 0 cam follower bearings in their system. And of course that bearing's changed numbers about 5 or 6 times, so, you know, yay. We did change all of them, I don't know, 20 years ago. So we've got our life out of them. I don't know, I spent 45 minutes on the phone with the dealer. Say, none in their system, none in Portland, which means they won't be there tomorrow morning when the doors open. If they were in Portland, they'd be there by 8 a.m. So then, of course, being the smart ass I am, everything's in Reno, isn't it? Because the last 5 frickin' things I've tried to get out of Case IH has had to come out of Reno. Guess what? Reno doesn't have any either. It's coming out of Indiana. Should be here by 10 a.m. 5 of them. The only reason I'm not waiting 4 days is because I got hay to bale. I can't wait 4 frickin' days for that shit. I mean, I got 4 days worth of work I can do between now and then, but I ain't waiting 4 days for that shit. And overnight, $30 for $125 worth of parts. I can deal with that. It's when it's $50 for a $10 part that pisses me off. So that's our day. Should have put this thing over here to begin with, but I didn't. I put it over by the shop, well, in front of the stock trailer. I actually had some shade because the sun wasn't in the way then. And we weren't going to bring the rakes in, but I think I said earlier in the video about needing to slow the baskets down, and they're such a freaking mess that the only way to clean her up is bring her in here and take the hose to it. So that's what number 1's doing right now. It needs it. And oh, now she's playing on her phone. So I looked in the book and found which valve we got to adjust. So tomorrow she's going to get that greased up in the morning, and then we're going to play with it. Because the bad thing is on the hills, trying to run this thing up a hill at, 12, 1500 RPMs to keep the rakes from overspeeding. If we had flow control on a tractor, that'd be awesome. We just slow it down, but we don't. So that valve right there, that sucker right there, I got to turn it counterclockwise to slow it down. Or maybe it was clockwise. I don't remember. That's what I got the book for. So that's the day. It's only a little after 3. I got enough to do. In fact, I got to move this because I got to move some stuff back here. Got some guys coming to get some oats in a couple hours, so yeah, get some cash to pay for some of these parts. Anyway, with that, I'm going to call this one good and say thank you for watching. Oh yeah, I still got to put the blower in the tractor that's in front of that mower too. And hey, please like and subscribe if you have not already. Hopefully you like what you see enough to subscribe. And tomorrow's another day. Tomorrow's supposed to be cooler. We did hit 100 today. I don't know what it is now. Clouded over and then got really muggy. It's supposed to be, well, I figured it'd be at least 105 or 110 here. Oh yeah, it's hot because he was hiding in the shade underneath the truck. And this dog, yeah, the red dog underneath the orange truck and blue dog underneath the blue truck. Alright, anyway, thanks for watching.